Hi, Dr. Q here from Star Nursery. Today we're going to talk about automatic irrigation systems and how they work. There are four main elements to any irrigation system: a water source, a water valve, a controller to open and close the valve, and a delivery system that carries the water and puts it where it's supposed to go. The water source for your home system is normally the main water line coming into your home from the street. This source is usually tapped into just before it enters your home at the front of your house. The use of an anti-siphon valve or backflow preventer is required to prevent the possible contamination of the main water supply. From here, the water is directed through the irrigation valves that regulate the flow to different areas of the yard. If a valve is designated for lawn sprinklers, the delivery system will consist of PVC pipe and high-volume lawn sprinkler heads. If the valve is for drip irrigation, the delivery system will be poly tubing and low-volume drip emitters. In the case of a drip system, the valve will also require a filter and a pressure regulator to prevent the low-volume tubing and emitters from popping off from too much water pressure. The last thing needed to complete your system is the controller or irrigation timer that's wired to your electric valves. They regulate the amount of time and frequency of water that is applied to your plants. They do this by supplying a small electric current to your irrigation valve solenoid, which opens the valve and then at the right time cuts off the current to close the valve. If you have lawn sprinklers and drip emitters, make sure that these are on separate stations and separate programs. Do not mix them on the same line. If you have just moved into a home that has an electric clock but you can't find the manual, look up the manufacturer online. If you have the model number, most sites will have manuals available for you to print. If you're still having a hard time figuring it out and your clock has a battery backup, just unplug it, bring it down to one of our stores, and we'll have one of our irrigation specialists program it for you. For more information on irrigation systems, get free copies of our Star Notes number 905, 910, and 915 from any of our stores or at starnursery.com. Our quarterly gardening newspaper, The Green Pages, contains valuable information about seasonal gardening projects. They're available at all store locations and at Star Nursery online. And don't forget, I make house calls. Call 702-771-7827 to make an appointment. I'm Dr. Q, and I'll see you next week.